It's John Boy here on another cold Tennessee day. How y'all doing? Man, reality. Just think about it. We got drones all over the state of New Jersey and Philadelphia and New York. They've been in Colorado, they're everywhere. But there's no threat. But we know nothing about them. And they're going out to sea, but there's no ship out there to receive them. So where are they going out to sea to? Come on, people. This reality is kind of scroggy. But anyhow, yeah, what's up with that? I mean, you mean to tell me simple? Oh, I hear all that racket. I thought it was my daggone truck. That's why I turned it off. Some people building that metal shed behind me there. But yeah, man, the reality, look, this country has tied its hands behind its back to where it can't do nothing. They're saying the only people that can deal with drones is the military or anything to do with air in the air, right? Civilians, it's against FAA rules to shoot anything flying down. Hey, bang bang, Paris Logan, how y'all doing today? It's Friday. It's Friday finally. Well, not really finally. It came. I mean, yesterday was Monday, and now today's Friday. I mean, where'd the week go? Crazy, huh? Time is just cuckoo. Oh, y'all, but yeah, I mean, the reality of everything is it don't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. These things are flying over military installations and they're not doing anything about it. With Grace, how you doing? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They look. There's some people out here making fake, videos of that stuff. But there's other people like me or you or anybody that's filming this stuff, and you can see it change from a drone look to a helicopter look. I mean, I've seen that stuff in the sky myself, but not these drones. These things I'm seeing are up there, way up there, and they're big enough that they mimic jetliners. But then, I don't know, it's weird. It's like these jets I see that I know are doing devious stuff because you can see it coming out the back of them. But it's like they took the picture of the bottom of a plane. How can I explain? How can I show this? I'm trying to find an example. All right, let's say this is the airplane, right? And they took a picture of it from the very bottom. It's like they're showing that picture across the sky. It's always the same angle, the same look. It don't matter where it is, if it's north, south, east, west, it's always got the same bottom of airplane look. You'd think when you're seeing it, the way it looks, it should be right above you, right? But it's on the horizon, but it's still looking, I mean, it looks like a picture. Yeah, they shapeshift. Man, my dog shapeshifts. There's only one person that's ever seen it, and they're dead now. So the only witness to my dog shapeshifting is not right, but it did. She did, and he goes, "I now see what you're talking about." I'm like, yeah, she ain't. Since she's gotten older, she don't do it like she used to. But this dog can change her size and stuff, man. You look out in the woods, you think you're looking at a big old rock wilder, and then I don't know. I don't get it, man. She was chasing this pig one time. It was like a Vietnamese potbelly pig. I'd say that pig was probably, I don't know, 80, 70 pounds maybe. But when she started going after it, they were both the same color. That pig was black and white and stuff like my dog, right? When she started chasing after that pig and trying to, get the pig, and I'm trying to keep her away from the pig, there was one point I couldn't tell which one was Ouija and which one was the pig. They were both the same size, same colors, and Ouija was, I mean, she was attacking it, but she was the same size as the pig while she was doing it, man. It's crazy. And she can look, that dog, she can come up and stand right behind me. I'll look at her, and the next thing I know, she's out in the middle of the woods, and I never seen, never heard her move or nothing, man. It's just some crazy crap with that dog. She's got that one blue eye, and it glows red at night. Crazy thing. And the brown eye glows blue. Look, we got from all that crap they did yesterday, they just it fogged out the sky. Look at that. Hi, matey. Yeah. That camera right there is gonna make me some money. Daggum. It's got the rear facing camera pointing out back. And it shows that cop coming up and taking my money out of my wallet while they had me over beside the truck in another parking lot doing a sobriety test. So I got him on my live stream camera reaching in and getting my 20. And I've got him on my dash camera reaching and getting my 20. A cop, man. You believe that? Bogus ass dead gum cops. Steal money while they're on duty. What reality is this? Got thieving ass cops on the force, and this guy's like a sergeant or something. If he's been in that long and he's willing to steal $20 here and $20, what else is he doing? Yeah, I'm fixing to sue these people, man. They handcuffed me unjustly, told me I was resisting, and I'm like, what am I resisting? Are y'all arresting me? And they're like, no. Then why are you putting the handcuffs on me, It don't make no sense. I still got marks on my arm, my wrist and stuff from them handcuffs, man. Fucking jacklegs. And that woman cop, that cook, I don't know what her problem is, but she needs to leave me alone. I done told, several months ago, I went to the police department, handed that chief of police daggum notarized complaints against them officers the other time, told him to cease and desist on stopping that green truck that comes through town because I'm not doing anything wrong and there's nothing illegal in it or about me. So leave me alone. And then I walked out of the police department. Well, ever since this has happened, when I go through town, I get the old PA mic right here and I here, piggy, 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 all the way through town, especially by the police department. I think this weekend I'm probably going to make me a big old poster board and I'm going to go stand in front of that police department and put Ron Stewart stole $20 from me or something. I'm going to put Ron Stewart is a thief. That's not slander. I got it on tape. On 2 different tapes. Probably 3 if I can get the daggum building owner to get the closed circuit videos they got. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, they are. The reality of everything just sucks, man. I don't get it. We got a guy in jail for supposedly shooting the CEO of healthcare. And the reason he did it is because his pain is so great and this, that, and the other, and the payments and none, whatever. This dude ain't got no back problems that they got arrested. Everybody they've interviewed said, they don't know of any back problems. I can't even pronounce it. But anyhow, it's just crazy, man. It's reality. And I was watching something in Tennessee here, and this is what they did to me the other night. They have arrested over 680 something people in the last year for fake DUIs. They won't give them a breathalyzer, and they act like they failed a sobriety test. So that's how come when I do them, I can pass a sobriety test drunk. I've done it before. But when you're totally sober, I just play games with them. They made me hold my foot 6 inches above the ground in front of me, my hands to my side for almost a minute. I almost told them this is hard to do sober. And then they do the eye test. That's the stupidest shit. Make you fall her finger. She got her finger 1 foot from my face. I'm like, ma'am, I can't see up close, and your whole hand is blurry. The rules are 12 to 15 inches from your face. I'm like, okay, but you didn't do it like this the last time. Because this is the second time. This is what happened, man. After I got out of the handcuffs, the cop goes, I smell alcohol in your breath. I'm like, no, you don't. Then that cook, that female cop, yeah, I smell alcohol in your breath too. I go, really? You gonna lie too? I ain't drank any alcohol in like months. And I'm not gonna drink and drive. And I just got off work on top of it. Kia. How you doing? But yeah, these people, they're getting a lawsuit, man. I'm fixing to sue the shit out of them. And I can use all the other stuff they've done as examples of the pattern they have targeted me. For what reason? I don't know. It's been that way all my life, man. I'm the fall guy. I could be out of state, but I'm gonna get blamed for something in another state. You know, it's just crazy. Reality, man. What is reality? Everybody has their own individual reality. I mean, you can get two people look at a painting and they see two different meanings in the painting. You know what I mean? That's kind of how reality is, you know. Everybody has their own individual reality. There is not two realities that exist ever that are the same, you know. It's impossible. There's no way. And because of that, that's how you keep time going forever and ever, because you can't find an end, because there's too many forks in the road. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm not making any sense, am I? No, I don't think people attract stuff. And I mean, they are other stuff is attracted to them. But I think the person is having the stuff attracted to them has been labeled. It's unseen in this physical world. But in that world that's around us, that's got the other dimension. I mean, we're a radio and we're on station 105, right? One radio, several different stations. You just got to tune it. You understand? That's how the dimensions work, man. You can have unlimited amount of dimensions in one spot because you can dial different frequencies or channels. And somehow or another, in this reality, I've got a billboard that's in the spiritual reality that says, fuck with John Boy. And it's got an arrow pointing down. Ding, ding, ding. Because, man, I don't lie, cheat, steal. I care for stuff. Like, you know, I kind of talked to God this morning. I was like, you know I've been saying this place sucks. But the trees and the animals and everything, that is the greatest thing ever. It's the people here that suck. You know what I mean? It's the manipulations. It's stupid. narratives and all this stupid bullshit that makes this place suck. But the trees and the plants and the animals, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I love it. But the rest of it can go to hell, Oh, yeah. Well, I don't consider myself a Christian. I'm a believer in God. I believe Jesus came and showed us how to live your life to get to heaven. But all this worshiping Jesus stuff, that's wrong. All these dadgum crosses, those are carving images. I'm not associating. Their mind's strogging me right now. I cannot say the word associate. I can say it singly like that, but I can't use it in a sentence I'm trying to say. What's with that? That's what I'm talking about. This reality is crazy. What was I trying to say? I'd say they didn't wipe my mind then. That's gone. Sorry. Where was I going with that? Man, these people, they're just minds at people all the time. So, I don't know, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. I'm not shutting the thing down. I'm just letting y'all know. I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all been very loyal. There's a few people that ain't here, but they're usually here. I've only got I'll say 20 people that continuously keep up with me, and I appreciate it. I try not to waste anybody's time. The last couple of years, when I started editing into that, what the circuit board, that was it. When I started doing that circuit board thing, oh my goodness, circuit board in the sky. When I started digging into that screenshot from that video, man, I'm telling y'all, there was so many big ass craft parked around me one day in Jackson, and I videoed it. And at the time, I didn't have the video editing stuff because I was only on the phone, right? So it wouldn't edit good, right? Well, years later, when I got that Galaxy tablet, it had a good editing program in it. And man, what I found is crazy. And the deeper I kept zooming into that picture, the more I kept seeing, and I kept zooming in till I finally saw it looked like a golden throne with God sitting in it, cradling a baby and a lamb at its feet, right? I'm like, man, I need to get in close. I need to see what this is. Because I saw a lot of Jesus imagery while I was going. And then look, I was saying white rabbits. I'm telling y'all, man, this thing, the deeper I zoomed into this picture, the more stuff I was seeing. And I was in there, kind of like astroplaned into the matrix of that picture. It was crazy as hell, man. I don't know how to explain it. But when I finally got the detail of that golden throne, it was a golden throne of skulls. And it was the demonic something sitting in the chair holding a two-headed dog or puppy. It was smaller than the two-headed dog at its feet. I'm like, man, that's when I stopped. I'm like, watch Woman of the Dragon, how you doing? That's when I stopped, man. I was like, man, it was, I don't know how to explain it. You can just be minding your own business and knowledge will start coming in and you start seeing. You get answers to stuff that you can't explain what you got answers to. Does that make any sense? It's happened to me, man. I got revealed and understood so much that there's no human words possible to speak what I saw. It's crazy. And I still need, look, one time I had this like a ruby crystal come out of the top of my foot. And I started, that's what I'm saying, man. That circuit board picture, it was showing ancient stuff, ancient, looked like statues and junk. And it was just crazy, man. But I think what I thought was a ruby came out of my foot was actually I think it's called a spinel crystal. And they have a spin to them like DNA. So that's what I think came out of my foot. I still got it. I finally got a microscope and stuff, but I haven't put everything together to sit there and microscope that thing because I've let too many years go by. That's what's killing me. But I can't. I don't know. I can't do it alone. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. I've had answers come to me, and I'm like, damn. I remember asking that question 25 years ago. It took 25 years before I ever got the answer to the question I had. You know what I mean? But what I was talking about earlier, it was like, I don't know, it was like a download. But when that crystal came out of my foot, all that stopped. I mean, the intensity part, like it was. Yeah. That's, man. Yeah, I went and got a lot. I got some of them endoscopes and microscopes, and I've got a bunch of action cameras now. I got night vision, thermal. What else? I'm getting ready, man. I'm fixing to go out there. I'm fixing to look for Bigfoot. I'm fixing to look for UFOs. I'm fixing to be zooming in on that moon. I got a telescope. I just don't know. I ain't touched that telescope in years. Because in the summertime, the mosquitoes eat you up. In the wintertime, it's just too effing cold. I'm not a sissy, but I don't like mosquitoes, especially them Bill Gates ones. That's so crazy, man. Everywhere they've let out all these mosquitoes, you got all these diseases coming up, but they're letting out the mosquitoes under the guise that they're genetically modified to screw up the larvae when they reproduce. But what happens, you get a percentage of the larvae that do make it to adulthood, and then they're genetically, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening after that. Where do you think the Zika babies come from? That was some sort of genetic mutated mosquito that bit a pregnant woman, man. They call them Zika mosquitoes or something. Yeah, they've got a daggum CRISPR code in them. But look, I think I need to go in here and clock in. Yeah, it's getting pretty close, y'all. Well, look, y'all have a good day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Until then, I'll see y'all later.